It's been a while since I've done one of these where I take a quote that Trump releases on Twitter and use it as the title of the video because it's so incredulous. Um, Roughly, I guess a week ago, or definitely earlier this month, or at the tail end of last month, Trump engaged in a trip to China. And around the same time, three members of the UCLA basketball team were caught on suspicion of shoplifting. Now, it is said that Trump used his meeting with the Chinese president to get the three out of their sticky situation. These three players later thanking Trump for his involvement. However, the father of one of the players, LeVar Ball, who has been making rounds and headlines and just all kind of recent just rises to fame over comments. Let me say hello to everyone that just came in. Hello, O'Donohue and Mr. Harvey. So Trump's response was that he was upset with Ball over his comments, and he was acting as though shoplifting was no big deal. And as the title says, I should have left him in jail. Um, and really, what's amazing to me is that it's funny how things aren't put into perspective for you until you really just think about all of it in that moment. And what I'm conveying here is that at the start of this year, I didn't know who LeVar Ball was. And 2 years ago, I didn't think of Trump for any other reason than The Apprentice. It's just funny how quickly someone can go from either being a no name or having, no reason for you to discuss them or think about them, and then all of a sudden just have this rise. But this should highlight what I feel is a new low for Trump's responses to things. Obviously, if someone does a job, they don't enjoy being discredited over doing that job. If I go and paint your house, and after I paint it, your wife comes home and says, "Oh, dear, you painted so well," and you go, "Oh yeah, I did it all by myself," and I'm standing right there, I'm going to be disappointed or otherwise upset with what I feel was my work being discredited or seen as nothing. And that's kind of what Ball's comments indicated. Okay, I don't know what that has to do with anything, but you can you can check those how to cook videos out later. Um, so the biggest thing to take away from the entire story here is this should really show you just how much of a media circus the current political system has become. More of us, I can guarantee you, around the world and around, at least around the U.S., are more familiar with who the Ball family is within the context of the Lakers than of just our sitting congressman or our senator or our governor. And it goes hand in hand with Trump. This story it's bigger than on its face it seems to be. It's not just Trump responding to something, but also him having the narrative of I just became famous over something spinning out, famous over something that wasn't political, and then using that to my advantage. Yeah, that I'll touch on that sooner than later. Um, the, the new allegations. So in the next coming days, I'll definitely have another thing up. But yeah, I was giving my opinion on that. I'll see you later.